I would say campus ministry and spiritual life are important on a college campus because it adds an extra dynamic to the student's life. So it's not just about going to class, getting good grades, it's about developing them as a person and who they're going to be once they leave Emmanuel's campus, and just developing mind, body, spirit.
Mind, body, and spirit, and we offer sort of that spiritual piece. And so I think that's part of what makes what we do unique.
The education of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, is really important.
We grow physically, emotionally, intellectually, and I would add to that, we grow spiritually. And one of the things we try to do here at the office is meet the student where they're at in all of these areas of development.
So much is happening in college. You're going through changes, you're learning, you're developing in a lot of ways. Spiritually, that's important as well.
So in campus ministry, we're really able to provide programs to our students and all the faculty and staff, because many of our programs are offered to the entire community to really nourish people's spiritual growth and development.
As the saying goes, you're only as healthy as your spirit is. And I think campus ministry is a vehicle to help nourish spiritual life and spiritual development.
It's the staff is part of what makes us special.
For us here at Emmanuel, we're a small college, so we are able to give students a lot of attention.
We're founded by the Sisters of Notre, and we are here to help spread their mission and educate everyone who comes through Emmanuel's doors about the charism of the sisters.
Which includes a generosity of heart. It includes finding the goodness of God in all things that we do. We try to help students understand those two dimensions of Notre Dame spirituality and help the students incorporate that in their own lives.
I think that unique background has carried on, I think, certainly through mission and ministry.
And in mission and ministry, we really hope to form students, form men and women with hearts as wide as the world. My favorite part about working at Emmanuel would have to be the students.
Working with the students.
Our students are wonderful too. 2
new students just show up today that were interested in talking about music, and it's just neat to be able to work with all different types of students.
I think they're at this really great age and they're really trying to figure out who they are and who they want to become. So I love to sit down with students and have one-on-one conversations about really things that matter, things that are going on in their lives.
And particularly working with the students while they're on retreat.
Have that opportunity to facilitate the chance for students to connect outside of school, to connect and recognize they have similar struggles and they have similar hopes and they have similar joys. And I just feel it's an honor to be a part of that and to witness that.
What comes to mind first in terms of my favorite part about working here is the relationships you end up developing.
It's just a community of really caring, thoughtful people.
It's not just a community for the students who come here, but there's also a real sense of community for the staff and faculty.
Faculty members who have, dedicated themselves, administration, who have dedicated themselves to working here and educating young men and women. Alternative spring break, which is when we take students away during the March spring break for a week of service. So we send a group to Phoenix, Arizona, we send a group to New Orleans, Louisiana, and a group stays here and serves in Boston.
The Thanksgiving Interfaith Prayer Service, because it's a great time of year where the entire community comes together and celebrates.
Dancing with the EC Stars. And it just really stirs up so much excitement here.
I think my favorite mission and ministry event has to be the Mass of the Holy Spirit.
The Mass of the Holy Spirit at the beginning of the year, and it's all faculty, staff, and the student body.
The RAs and the new students and the seniors and different student groups and organizations and the faculty and staff.
Then at the end of the year we have the Baccalaureate Mass right before graduation, and it's kind of the closing out of the year, and it's a time when we give thanks for the year and for the students who are graduating.
There are lots of ways to get involved, and they start with 4 basic sections, which are liturgy, service, music, and retreats. And in all of those areas, there's just multiple programs to get involved in. There's weekly service opportunities.
Lots of opportunities for prayer and worship. We have Mass on Sundays.
We have students who lecture at Mass, who read the scriptures at Mass.
We have a wonderful chapel choir.
Community-wide choir of faculty, staff, and students, and they usually accompany the big traditional masses like the Mass of the Holy Spirit, the Baccalaureate Mass, the Christmas Masses.
Another large piece is just our service opportunities.
The New Student Day of Service, and that is a program for all the new students. When they move in, on move-in day, they sign up, and it's a day where all the new students go out and provide service to all of our different community partners.
We brought a music group to Dana-Farber once to perform in the atrium as people walked in to sort of settle the nerves somewhat in heading to the cancer center.
The opportunity for students to get out in Boston and to serve and to try and make a difference in the world.